Let's talk Secret Lives of Mormon Wives Season 1 and recap my thoughts before we dive into Season 2, okay? I said this in my episode 1 recap. Jessie was my favorite from episode 1 until the end. I think that's pretty clear. She's my favorite. To me, she is a queen and she can do no wrong. It just is what it is and you're not gonna change my mind. I think it's amazing that she has multiple successful businesses before the show. She's a self-made girl, okay? And she's a mom, and she gives to both. And she's just showing, if you want to, you can have it all, period. Queen behavior, we love that for her. Also, her husband is hilarious, and I'm obsessed. Not in a weird way, like they're great. He's great for her, for them. He's just funny. Anyways, I also loved Macy the whole season. What really stood out to me about Macy was she was just such a good, solid friend, especially to Taylor and Whitney, even when it maybe wasn't reciprocated by one of them. I loved that. She showed up for Taylor the entire season. She just showed up for all of her friends. She is just one of those steadfast, solid friends that will tell you how it is, but also will like fight someone for you. You know what I mean? I think it's pretty clear if you saw my season 1 recaps. I was not a fan of Whitney. It just is what it is. She was just, I don't want to talk shit about her. I just wasn't a fan. Didn't love her. Also, I am an ex-Mormon, okay? So, I didn't even realize my dog was there. That's so funny. I was raised Mormon my whole entire life. Most of my family is still Mormon, but I do have some very strong feelings about the church still to this day. A little religious trauma that I don't care to work through, honestly. So you can certainly see that when I was recapping all of season 1. If the church is mentioned as much in season 2, you'll probably still see that from me. I have mostly negative feelings about religion in general, but you know, the Mormon church. I wish in season 1 we would have seen more of Layla and Michaela. Oh, Layla and Michaela. That's funny. I'm so excited to see more of them in season 2. And I think Layla had some amazing like facial reactions to things. Like, unfortunately, they didn't show her a ton, but when they would just like pan to her and it was her face reacting to someone else, 10 out of 10, chef's kiss. I'm so excited to see more of her. And then with Michaela, I am so excited to see her healthy or more healthy. It was just so sad to see how sick she was during season 1. And I'm very, very excited to see a healthy version of her. And again, I'm so excited to see all of them pregnant. That's gonna be so cute. But specifically with Michaela, I'm excited to see her healthy and energized and really see her personality blossom, because I feel like we got good glimpses of it during season 1, but I'm excited to see more. My only thoughts about Jen is that she needs to leave her husband. She needs to leave her husband. Yeah, and she's pregnant now, so obviously that's not gonna happen. I don't want to say I don't care how much therapy they're doing, but she needs to leave that man. She needs to leave that man. Zach is trash. Zach is trash. And no offense, I don't care how much therapy you're doing. You can't change my mind. You're not going to change my mind. You're just not. You're going to therapy. Great. Love that for you. Love that for you. I said a million times that this man needed therapy, but I also still think he needs a lobotomy, and I'm standing on that. I'm standing 10 toes down on that. Like, you need a lobotomy. And then maybe I'll change my mind, because you'll just be quiet and sit there, as you should. On that note, most of the men were trash, actually. Matter of fact, the only men that weren't trash, Jesse's husband, Macy's husband, maybe Demi's husband, jury's still out. I don't know. He seemed great. I bit my tongue. He seemed lovely, but there's just kind of something. I just look at him and I'm just kind of like, there's something about you. I don't know. All the other men are trash. Okay? I will say, the fact that they're all getting like hair transplants, honestly, love that for you. I love that for you, because I think a receding hairline is offensive. And I also said that in my episode 1 recap as well. The fact that Whitney's husband had a receding hairline, not shocking that he was out here on Tinder emotionally cheating on her and sending pics to other girls. Like, the man has a receding hairline. Why are we shocked? I'm just saying. They're all trash. All the men are trash. Trash, trash, trash. Don't even get me started on Dakota. Don't get me started on Dakota. Because I feel like he took me on a roller coaster ride season 1. 1 second I was like, oh, I feel bad for him. I can see why he feels that way. The next second I'm like, homeboy, bye. Go away. Go away. I'm getting worked up all over again. I'm so sorry. Anyways, Taylor was so, I love how I just went from ranting and screaming about how the men are trash to like, I'm gonna have a serious chat about Taylor. That's funny. But Taylor was so broken the entirety of filming season 1 and being pregnant. I just can't imagine mentally where she was at. And I'm so excited to see a not pregnant or hormonal, not to use that word like as a weapon. Like I don't mean it like that, but just to see her hopefully standing on business and just a strong bitch. That's what I want to see, because the way she is so honest and vulnerable at all times, like she just gives. That's why she's such good TV. She just gives everything and she wears her heart on her sleeve, and I love that. So I am hoping to see bad bitch Taylor season 2. And I hope she puts fucking Dakota in his place. Ugh. Anyways, I think those are most of my thoughts without like talking too much shit about the people I didn't like. Did I mention that the men were trash? Did I say that part? Yeah, I think I did. The men were trash. Everyone else. Not everyone else. A lot. Whatever. Anyways, I just wanted to make sure I got that point across, that I think most of the men were trash. I'm so excited for season 2. I could not be more excited. If you know me, my life is a schedule, okay? Like I follow a schedule every single day to a T. I have a routine, baby. And I am considering staying up past my bedtime tonight to start this goddamn show. I'm considering it. I probably won't, because your girl likes to go to sleep. She likes to sleep. But be prepared to be sick of me, because the Secret Lives of Mormon Wives content is just getting started, okay? I love you.